With pleasure.
Time to take you down to size. Just say the word.
I hear you.
Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak. Time to... Let's settle this.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes? I guess it's just like they say. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Came from.
I will silence this one.
Time to even the odds.
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all. The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yes?
Just say the word.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Fale Luris Wolfdagen Peace Koratus Sidan Gelfa Vaninugan Gelfa Linda Tufta Sidan Gelfa Vaninugan Gelfa Linda Tufta Truth Blava, Wabuelda, Truth Blava, Nibu Gelva, Truth Blava, Nibu Gelva, Oisidan Gelva, Vaninugan Gelva, Wabuelda, Nibu Gelva, Wabuelda, Linda Truth, Oisidan Gelva, Vaninugan Gelva, Truth Blava, Vandibu Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa, Vaninugan Gelfa, Vabuelda, Renundas, Oisidan Gelfa, Vabuelda. Truth Blava, fannibo gelfa. Oisidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Vapuelta. Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Lindan rufna. Truth lava, vapuelta. Truth lava nibo gelfa. Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Lindan rufna. Truth lava, vapuelta. Truth lava nibo. Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Lindan. Now for the Tufta, and keep me on Goruvia. Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Lindan Sidan gelfa vadino.
Loka kama. Loka kamaran. Tonos imaragith. Tarana mosibu. Tonoranga manaka. Parama kawa. Tarana mosibu endas. Loka kamaran endo. Tonos imaragith. Wanarakorachi. Chabi doko, tonorangam. Tonos imaragith, wanarakorachi drunka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Bomababe want to susin tumukarata. Tu es rectonatada ber mabar chokto. Loka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Tu taranamo sibu endasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu nkos machabi doko. Tonoranga manachunga. Tonoranga manakan. Ipo inshawa. Loka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichirendu momo para makawana abawasi. You kroren man mapusit nolara. Loka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Para maka...
Just say the word.
Yes.
So, you're back. What's there to say? If this whole Telos... Yeah, it's a long if we can integrate our... Quite a few ways. On top of that, this... And of course... Yeah, Jana... That's not the point. She's got her hand... What? Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer? Well, I am sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system. It means you can't get in remotely. You've got to actually be in front of the mainframe to access it. This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test? And I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you control B-44, you could walk right in. Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the mainframe. Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planet-side these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Gavadumba Munsuruku.
You again? Did you not learn?
Tonos Imaragith, Wanarak. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inch. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inshala. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, in Wamakro, May Rangana Noruta. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. In Wamagro, may rangana noruta. Chabi doko, tonoranga manachunga. Tonoranga manakaran, ipo in. Febko emarayam gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamasokin chuda wanka. Mopiglo na wana si chokoratawa. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esrecto natada beer mabar jokto. Chabi doko, tona. Febko emarayam gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamasokin chuda wanka. Mopiglo na wala si chokoratawa. In Wamagro, may rangana noruta. Tonos Imaragith. Wanarakona chi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Boka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Taranamo Sibu and Asarans. Tonoranga man. Tonos Imaragith, Wana. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inshala, Taranamo Sibu and Asarans, Krema Sunkun Rat.
I hear you.
Just say the word.
Good day. I am B4D4. How may I help? I am sorry, but those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Renundas, hoy sidan elfa vaninogan elfa. Sidan elfa vaninogan elfa. Linda tufta gel. Elfa vani, sidan elfa vaninogan elfa.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need? Oh? Why is that? More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
B-44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Policía y remote. Policía y Bluetooth Plaza. Sidan el Bluetooth Plaza. A vuelta. Tooth Plaza. Sidan el Fabanino Elfa. Linda Tooth. Rengundas. Policía Elfa. A vuelta. Policía Bluetooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Policía Elfa Banino. Bluetooth Plaza. A Bluetooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Policía Elfa Banino. Elfa Banino Banino. Bluetooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Policía Elfa Banino Banino. Tuftadan Elfa. Policía Elfa. Sidan Elfa Banino Banino. Elfa. Linda Tufta. Bluetooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Policía Elfa Banino Banino. Elfa. A vuelta. Sidan Elfa Banino Elfa. Linda Tufta. Bluetooth Plaza. A vuelta. Tooth Plaza. Fandibo Bluetooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Policía Elfa Banino Elfa. Fandibo Elfa. A vuelta. Linda Tufta. Policía Elfa Banino. Elfa Banino. Rengundas. Policía Elfa Banino Elfa. Linda Tufta. Sidan Elfa Banino Elfa. Linda Tufta. Bluetooth Plaza. A vuelta. Tooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Bluetooth Plaza. A vuelta. Tooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Bluetooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Policía Elfa Banino Elfa. A vuelta. Rengundas. Policía Elfa. A vuelta. Sidan Elfa Banino Elfa. Linda Tufta. Elfa Banino Elfa. Bluetooth Plaza. A vuelta. Tooth Plaza. Fandibo Elfa. Sidan Elfa Banino Elfa. Linda Tufta. and really good. The other two, she enjoyed it out. And now for the Dufta. She enjoyed it out. Sian Gelfa Vanino Gelf. She enjoyed it out. And keep me on.
Everyone down! More where that came from. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you. On Paragus, you seemed, well, a little less at peace with yourself. Now you're different. It's hard to explain. Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there. All right, what did you want to know? All right, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules. That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves. Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Renundas, no. Sigan bien.
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd.
She endured it out, and she behind Goluvia.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done. Perhaps, but not today, Ithorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
I hear you.
Time to take you down to size.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's. I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in one of the security lockers. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts. Tell you what, you find fuel contracts for Citadel Station, and I'll be sure to pay you for it. Soldier's honor. I'll be waiting. Something I can help you with? I'm not surprised to hear that. We've been very curious about his business arrangements, but have had trouble getting any real evidence. Samhan's no fool. He knows just how far he can go, and he stays a hair's breadth within those lines. But he seems to trust you. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. I was afraid you'd say that. Well, thanks anyways. We'll try to make something of the information you've given us. If you change your mind, it won't be too late.
kawanabo.
Donos Imaragith. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
Citadel Station, this is Admiral Carth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gran, it's nice to know the TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral? You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Carth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gran. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up? Well, she managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The exile? Then...
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
Looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Good to have you back, General. Easy now. We survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General. You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad she's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. There you do. I could see how you forget me, being I was the only one. I'll agree to that. The less said, the better. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good. They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here? Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That
was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time, we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound. Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
I can help you find it. I have access to the SHIELD network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck. That's the plan.
I hear you.
Let me handle this.
Where would that came from? Time to take you down to size.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
I hear you.
Just say the word. Say the word.
truth platform. Sidan Elf.
Citadel Station, this is Admiral Carth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Carth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up? Well, she managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The exile? Then...
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
Looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Good to have you back, General. Easy now, but it's only fair. You must be in shock. Too bad she's not a droid. We can't all be. I'll humor you, General. I can see how you'd... I'll agree to that. We all went through... Yes, that's one thing. But then you give them... They'll be fine. You know, I never thought I'd... So I have to add. Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap. Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, huzzah.
That was not...
You're welcome,
Yes,
They're probably all...
But we don't have any idea...
I can help you find... I came hoping to... That's the plan.
Time to take you down to size.
How do you like that?
More where that came from. Everyone down.
Let's get this over with. Let's go.
Just say the word.
Mercenaries.
Great.
They were probably looking...
We could try handing this...
Who do you think shot you?
Good point. For...
Where
that came from? Time to even the odds.
Let's get this over with.
More where that came from. Everyone down. Time to take you down to size.
Let me handle this. Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.